All right, now I am live. Oh, that would help if I plugged in the. Hello. Hello,
hey,
everybody.
What's going on?
Hey, I can hear you. Loud and clear.
Are we live?
We are live, and folks, we are live. And I'm spinning this around to first of all, before I introduce, this is Marchon Tatmon. How you doing? There he is.
I'm doing pretty good, Zenny. How you doing?
Outstanding. I'm gonna set you. I'm gonna put this right here while I tweet out that we are on. We're on. So we're at Zenny62 on YouTube. So if you have an iPad or another computer, you can also see this live Zenny62 at YouTube. Also, Oakland News Now. If you just click on the right, or Zenny62.com or any place else. Now, what I'm doing right this moment is I'm going to Facebook, and I'm going to announce that this is on real quick. Post to Facebook, and I'm going to tag Marchon. I'm going to tag you.
Okay.
I just tagged you, and I'm going to tag some other people just randomly.
Okay.
Vernon and Glenn. Not every guy in the media is my enemy. Let's see, who else am I'll put out there real quick. Well, Miss O'Malley. Who else am I putting out there? Let's see who I know is going to be. Oh yeah, of course, Rebecca Kaplan, Rick Da Silva, Carl Rose, Ray Leon. Rick's, you got all these other people. All right. So we're gonna make it happen.
Can I make a request and we tag JC Rowe in this as well?
Absolutely. JC, is it J? How do you spell that? JC?
JACIE. ROWE. I'm not sure if he's your friend or not.
JACIE. IE. And then what's the last name?
ROWE.
Oh, got it. 12 mutual friends. Okay, that person's got that one. And then oh my God, we have a flood warning in Fayette County issued, which is where I'm at right now, folks. Hello.
Be safe, Zenny. Be safe out there, bro.
Oh, definitely. All right, so we got that post to Facebook. So that's should be posted in a 3, 2, 1. There it is, posted to Facebook. All right, now going here to Twitter. Zenny62.
I do.
And at that one, and then putting hashtag Oakland, hashtag Oak meeting, hashtag Raiders, hashtag NFL, hashtag Las Vegas, and tweet. There it is. Okay, now we're ready. All right, bringing this around, folks, and here is Mr. Tatmon. Marshall, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing pretty good, Zenny. Just out with the family, enjoying an early birthday dinner. My birthday is Saturday, actually.
Hey, happy
Libra season.
Happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday. And as I say, happy.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. What was the aha moment where you decided that you were going to run for mayor? We talked about that once before, but before we get to the meat of things, I want my viewers to hear that.
So the aha moment was when I was 16 years old. Just looking at my community, looking at the disparities, and looking at the direction we was headed. I knew at an early age I needed to represent my city. Coupled with a trip I took in high school as a teenager called Sojourn to the Past, in which I flew into our nation capital from the Bay Area. A group of students from, I believe, 10 schools throughout the Bay Area. Went to the Lincoln Memorial, did the Martin Luther King I Had a Dream speech, and from there we flew in Atlanta and busted through the South, and we actually hit every significant spot in the civil rights movement.
Whoa.
From D.C. to Atlanta to Selma, Alabama, Bloody Sunday to Emmett Till to Eggers Megers and Mississippi. I met his wife, went to the house he was assassinated at, Money, Mississippi, Emmett Till. Tennessee, Lorraine Hotel, Memphis, where Dr. King was assassinated at. I seen how much blood was shed for us just to have the right to vote. So I knew at that age what I wanted to do, and I've been following that path my entire life.
How is the campaign going, and what have you learned about Oakland so far?
The campaign is going pretty well, and I learned that Oakland is a political powerhouse, to say the least. You have some people who've been in this game for a long time and really don't understand the passion that I have and the ultimate goal that I want to do for my city. So I actually been educating people a lot about exactly where I come from. So, it's been a great learning experience, but the campaign is going well. I feel we're competitive. We're in the top, and we're out here competing to win City of Oakland with me as their next mayor.
Hey, what did you think about the Raiders' move to Las Vegas, first of all?
So as a former football player who actually got a scholarship to the University of Tulsa to play football,
oh, congrats.
I wanted to keep the Raiders in Oakland. I played Division I ball. I had an opportunity to play against some of the greats. I played against Adrian Peterson. In high school, I played against Marshawn Lynch, Devon Best. I played against a lot of people and a lot of top talent. So I wanted to keep the Raiders in Oakland, but we didn't get the deal done. The Raiders was chasing the stadium for over 20 years, it seemed like, and we could never get them the stadium they needed. So they left Oakland, or are they leaving Oakland? In which, once I get in office, I'm going to see if there's still some negotiating here. I have a few tactics up my sleeve.
Hey, what do you think about the Warriors move to San Francisco as well?
Devastating. Again, the first sport I ever played was basketball, and I played it up until my freshman year in high school. I played for the Brookfield Rebels. I played for the Brookfield Recreation Center, and we won a lot of championships in my day. So losing two franchises, especially with hundreds of millions of dollars that's about to walk out the city, it's really devastating, and it's sad to me that we haven't put a plan in place to replace the revenue we're about to lose.
And where would you like to see the A's Stadium, either at Howard Terminal or the Coliseum?
So everybody knows by now I'm a big proponent. I'm a big guy of the Hagenberger Tourist. This is my initiative, my idea, where I want to revitalize Hagenberger, that whole strip. Most people think as Hagenberger is just as the Coliseum complex. But what they don't realize, Hagenberger leads all the way to the airport. And I'm a person who travels the world. And when I travel, I like to see beautiful sights. When I leave an airport, and when you leave the city, Oakland Airport, you see a city that looks like it's in ruins with the abandoned lots, the broke down buildings. It's really dilapidated. So I want to really revitalize this area. So I would love to see the A's stay in this area and be a part of my Hagenberger Tourist Hub area.
Hey, I got to ask you on that note, getting back to the Raiders, who is wrong? The people who say we should sue the Raiders, or the people who say let the Raiders go? How should we think about that from your point of view? Because you said that they didn't get a stadium done. My feeling, having been so close to it, is the Raiders basically screwed us. But tell me where you think I'm wrong.
So you're absolutely right. They wanted us to foot the bill, in which on taxpayer dollars, that wasn't the right way to go. But at the same time, we have to realize and recognize economics and what they bring to the city. When they play these games, we have tourists coming into the city who generate X amount of dollars, hotel revenues, tax dollars, and making the local economy around the Coliseum thrive with just the extra business. So I feel all together we're at fault. The Raiders is at fault. The city is at fault. And I feel we could have worked something out.
Hey, so I got to ask you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It just takes a little negotiating and take you to be stern and know how to negotiate with people like Mark Davis. Mm-hmm. So I feel that the city leadership dropped the ball when it came to negotiating and being stern.
Hey, how would you have done it differently?
So what I would have did differently, I would have started on this plan when they first came back to Oakland from LA. Mm-hmm. The problem with the NFL was the city of Oakland wanted to develop this area around the Raiders, but the NFL wanted the Raiders to go into a developed area. Mm-hmm. So the city of Oakland should have started developing Hagenberger when they first came back into Oakland. So it would have been economic the Hub City 2.0, because Coliseum City 2.0 was using the Raiders to develop around there where we should have already developed this area. And we have to realize the value that Oakland has. We are in the middle of everything. You have San Francisco right across the bridge. You have Silicon Valley down south. You have Tahoe 3 hours away. You have Napa an hour and a half away. We should have been and turned Oakland into a tourist hub competing with all these neighboring cities. And if we would have did that, we would have generated the revenue to get a stadium.
Hey, could you repeat the first part of that regarding your idea for Hagenberg? Because it went in and out. Yeah.
So my Hagenberger Tourist Hub is a hub that develops the entire strip of Hagenberger that's focused on tourism. We all know tourism is a billion-dollar industry, especially in the Bay Area. So what I want to do is give the Bay Area something that they can travel to Oakland for. All the people who fly into Oakland, I want to give them something to stay in Oakland and spend their money in Oakland. I want to make it easy to come into Oakland and spend $10,000 in 5 minutes. But at the same time, I want to give local businesses the opportunity to enrich themselves with some of these travelers coming into our area. So part of my plan is creating 50% of businesses from Oakland to buy into this idea while we use big business to pretty much fund the money. You know, I already had talks with Visit Oakland and the Oakland Chamber of Commerce. So Visit Oakland want to move the convention center from the downtown Marriott into this area to align it with the hotels. I want to utilize that BART tram that go from the BART to the airport, because year over year we losing revenue because it's not getting the ridership we need to make it sustainable. Mm-hmm. So I want to add an extra stop. You know, I'm doing my doctorate right now, and throughout my doctorate and throughout my master's, I completed every major city that developed a tram that leads from the inner city to the airport developed around a route to increase economic development. It's just basic economics 101. You can't just put a tram in place and lead it straight to the airport without developing around the area. I want to make it bright. I want to make it 24/7. I want to add daycare so people who don't have babysitters can come. I just want to make Oakland into a mini Vegas. And yes, I'm definitely competing with Las Vegas, San Francisco, San Jose, Napa, and Lake Tahoe. I want to turn Oakland into a billion-dollar tourist industry.
Hey, by the way, we have Marchon Tatmon on as special guest. He's running for mayor of Oakland. If you have questions, you can put them in the comment area right here. I will see it either here or actually we'll see it here as well. And we can, move forward. And Marchon, I got to ask you before we get, just as a fan, from your point of view, what the heck is wrong with the Raiders, man? They're 1-4.
You know what? We all know Vegas is about winning now. The state of Nevada put a lot of money in play for the Raiders to come as a rented franchise.
Yep.
The Raiders is just dropping the ball. The Raiders should plain and simple, they just not winning. The defense, they shouldn't have got rid of Khalil Mack. They should have gave him a deal he wanted. Carr should play better. Even John Gruden needs to update his game plays from the 90s. This is not the same era. People are faster right now. They lifting a little more weight. They stronger. So that pound game, and then once you get on a one play action pass, it's not working right now. If we're gonna pound it, we need to pound it all the way. If we need to play action pass, we need to do that outside of the 1 yard line so we can mix it up a little bit. So once we get down there, the opposing teams don't know what we're doing. And we just gonna run it with my name. The guy who we had the same name, the guy I played football with in high school or against, Marchon Lynch, beast mode. It just don't make sense that we don't run beast mode at the one. And Seattle seen what happened. They lost the Super Bowl because of it.
That's right. Hey, has Marchon signed on your campaign? Have you had a chance to reach out to him?
Yeah, Marchon support me. He was an early endorser. I had a lot of grades from Damian Lillard, who's pretty much a family member of mine, close family friend. My dad at 4. His mom and my mom used to hang out. My dad used to ball with his dad, so it's a close family connection. I played with his cousins growing up. We're pretty much cousins.
Oh.
And I don't think people really recognize that part. I'm not just a little young gun coming in here running for mayor like I don't know what I'm doing. I've been preparing myself for this since the age of 16. I know policy. Actually, I'm becoming an expert in policy. That's why I'm completing my doctorate. I went back to school just for this reason.
Wow. Hey, so regarding regarding sports in Oakland, and same question to you I asked other people on, why is it that it seems to me, do we take sports seriously as economic development in Oakland? I mean, I don't think that we do, but I don't want to lead the witness, Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think we do either because we're not looking at the dollars that sports generate. Once we lose these 2 sports teams, we're about to lose hundreds of millions of dollars per year. And in these mayor debates in which I feel I've been outstanding and a lot of people in the community feel that way as well, I address these concerns with our current mayor. It's no secret that I challenge everybody in these debates. And I'm not scared to challenge anyone. And I've been challenging our mayor with some of my concerns that I've been writing down in my little black book for years. We don't take it serious.
What has her response been to you?
What response? When I talk, and I talk with facts, nothing you can say. But look at me like, wow, how do he know this? But like I said, I've been preparing myself for this moment since I was 16. I mean, people got to keep in mind that my dad has been with the city of Oakland for over 43 years. Parks and Recs for over 43 years. I'm a former intern, Councilman Larry Reed. So it's not like I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't seen the changes and I haven't seen a bad policy that's been written for years. And when people talk about experience, the last 2 mayors have over 30, 40 years of experience. And look what state of the city we're in right now. So to me, we need new blood, fresh ideas. Look at Mayor Tubbs in Stockton. Look at Jesse in Berkeley. Look at the young guy who just won a primary in the state of Florida, the Tallahassee mayor, where he didn't get a lot of support. Look at the young lady in New York who just won her primary, didn't get a lot of support. People need to understand that the youth is not here and we're asleep. We're wide awoke. And it just takes that special person who's been wide awoke for years to shake it up a little bit. And that's what I've been doing in these forums.
Hey, so I'm curious as well. How do you think the Warriors are going to do this year?
They're going to win another championship. And it's going to be historic. 4 championships out of 5 years. Everybody worried about LeBron and Lakers in the Lakerland. I'm not worried about him because it's going to take at least a year for him to get the team he needs behind him to actually be competitive towards us. You're not going to come on the West and think you're going to take it over when you're dealing with 3-time champs. We're going to be 4 out of 5 this year, and next year, even if we get the loss in the championship or the win, that's 5 out of 6 years. No franchise ever done that in sports.
Uh-oh.
I'm a sports guy, but I don't talk about it too much because I talk about policy.
Hey, so are you predicting, as I am, a losing record for the Lakers this coming NBA season?
I wouldn't say a losing record, Vinny. You going off on a limb. You know, you do have LeBron in there, and he hasn't had a losing record, but I do believe that they won't win a championship. That's going to go to the Warriors again. That's going to make 4 out of 5. It's that simple.
I'm just trying to razz my man Fred Walker here. That's
you're not gonna get me on record saying that.
Hey, so I'm just trying to. My man Fred Walker is a SoCal guy. Unfortunate for him, but hey, I'm curious. Fred Walker reminds me of something. What do you think about? Do you think we should sue the Raiders? Would you know?
You know what? So, and I want to get on record with saying this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel we should negotiate with Mark Davis, and I feel he should keep the history in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
He should go to Vegas with a fresh start, and that'll give us the opportunity to create a new franchise in the future when we have that tourist hub, and we put a percentage of the revenue that we're going to make in this $1 billion hub towards the stadium. Now, my ultimate goal with this hub is to generate revenue for the city of Oakland for programs, after-school programs, social sciences, arts, STEM college assistance. But I actually want to give the citizens a chance to invest in this land. The state I went to, college, the University of Tulsa, is actually doing something with the Tulsa Fund, Tulsa State Fund. And keep in mind, I had this idea before I researched anybody else who was doing it. So happened to be the state where I went to college at, where they're pooling their money together to buy up parcels. So my goal is to have some residents in Oakland, whoever want to invest in their city, pull up their money so we can buy parcel in this Hagenberger tourist hub so we can invest, create a profit, create dividends, lease the land out to the developers, and now we're creating a heritage for our family. That's my real goal.
Hey, so I know you asked for 30 minutes. So how are we doing on time?
We're doing pretty good.
Okay, cool.
We are in the middle of my birthday dinner, though. My family is kind of mad at me, but when it comes to me, I take care of business over anything.
Wait, I'm gonna let you
and they know that.
I'm gonna let you get back to your family. Tell my viewers how they can find you and support you.
So I have a few avenues. We have my website, votemarchon.com. That's vote, MARCHON. Yes, votemarchon.com. You can make a donation. You can keep up with my events. You can read my platform that a lot of people been copying. But at this next forum, I'm going to read pretty much all my platform and tell people that it's been established since September of 2017 when I first jumped in this race.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, hold. Are you going to get your survey answers back to me, man?
Yes, tonight, Vinny. My bad. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm in the middle of trying to get my dissertation approved outside of this race for mayor of Oakland, and my professors that's been on me. I talked to one of them yesterday, my academic advisor. They said that I still got to knock out this other residency. I thought my grades was just going to let me slide by a little bit. They said, no, Brody. No, bro, you got to come down here and knock out this next residency. So I got a lot on my plate right now, but I try to prioritize so I can get it done.
There you go.
So I would definitely get it done.
All right. Hey, so folks, that's Mr. Marchon. We're going to get back to, first of all, happy birthday to you, my man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And as I am in Fayette County, I have to report that Fayette County has a flash flood warning. So I'm going to go downstairs and check on my mom, and we're back in Fayette County, and Hurricane Michael is doing Hurricane Michael's thing. So there you go. I will be back tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, then yeah. But
hey, Jenny, can I just get some more of my social media out?
Yes.
Sorry, you can find me on Facebook, Marchon Tatmon. That's my name. You can find me on Instagram at votemarchon.com. You can find me on Twitter, the real MTAT1. You can find me on Facebook business page, Marchon Tatmon, for Mayor of Oakland. I'm everywhere, Zenny. You can't hide me. You can't mute my voice. I'm here and I'm speaking loud. and I'm ready for the competition because I come to play and I've been winning championships my entire life. So let's get another championship this November 6th.
You got it, man. Hey, thanks a lot, my man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate the opportunity.
You got it. I'll see you. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, folks, that was, as you heard, Marchon Tatmon, who is running for mayor of Oakland and doing pretty well so far. And so what I'm going to do right now, folks, this is, if you're wondering what I'm using, I'm actually using, I used Facebook Live rather than Skype that time. Actually went pretty well, and I didn't use my phone. In fact, take a look at this. This is, you see this? This is pretty interesting. This is the 21st century, right? Take a look at this. Ta-da! Right? Okay, so basically, you're watching me talk to you on YouTube. So I've got YouTube on my phone. You're watching. You actually, if you want to watch what you're watching, you want to watch yourself live. See that? Okay, those are all you folks in your glory. All right, and but we are in the middle of a flash flood. So watch your flash flood warning. So I'm gonna go down and with my mom see what's happening, and okay. So I'll be back. Just stay tuned. Stay with me. Stay tuned. Stay on Twitter. This is going to be up very soon. I'm going to stop this. This is Marchon's spot. So yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody, and special thanks to Oakland mayoral race candidate Marchon Tatmon. I'll see you guys.